Georgia Amoore was the sixth pick in the WNBA draft. She's the third of the top six that went to the Washington Mystics. In college, she was phenomenal, even though everybody kept talking about her height, which is 5'6". Uh, from Australia, she's the top player to come from Australia since 2011. First team All SEC, WSB, WA, and AP All American Second Team 2025. Had been at Georgia Tech for 4 years. 2025 All American Second Team, First Team All SEC. Two-time First Team All ACC Tournament MVP, two-time All ACC Tournament First Team ACC All Freshman Team. This young lady has a career ahead of her because she has shown that she can ball out. And she is someone who, yeah, despite her height, I think will make an impact from the start at the Mystics. I don't think that she's going to be, in the talk for MB or for Rookie of the Year or anything like that. But I think she's talented enough that despite her height and despite other parts about her that people have talked about, that I honestly think that she is a good enough ball player. So let's show you her tournament highlights this year, and then we'll get into a little bit more on her stats.
Hey folks, this is Paul with Redneck Sports. I want to thank you for viewing my video.
That's right.
And I want to give you one thought process. There was a famous coach at University of Tennessee by the name of General Robert Neyland. He had 6 maxims, but number 2 maxim is what everybody should apply to their life. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That's how to live your life right there.
She was looking forward to that matchup. Let's take a look at our starting lineups brought to you by Capital One for Kentucky. This is the same starting lineup the Wildcats have used in all 29 games. And right away, Georgia Amoore. 0 people can guard me, and she just showed it on that drive.
Now you're going against Georgia Lawrence, such a great defender. Georgia Amoore steps up. You cannot go under the screen at any point in time.
Hassett, the three-point shooting specialist, misses that one. Strack again with a rebound. Amoore wide open. Yes! Flames typically have done a great job rebounding in their conference. Clara Silva into the game now for the Wildcats. That three is good by Deja Lawrence.
Well, they look like they're Liberty in the 2-3 zone. You're trying to make sure, just change up the defense enough.
Amoore, come on! Let's go back to that three. Everything she does has flair.
Well, I mean, you see, she's setting it up. She's just kind of baiting Muda, and she stepped back, and she stepped right into her shot. You see that leg go back just enough. And this is something that they talked about in practice because
Lawrence, double team, kicks it to Amoore. Amoore sees the opening and quickly gets through that gap.
Does so well getting way to the basket. 5 minutes, and it's good.
She's failed to score in double figures once in an NCAA tournament game. Shot clock right now a factor. Down to 2, Amoore launches. Oh my! With a hand in her face.
Natural knack at just being able to get to the basket, and look at this move. Moore trying to guard her. Amoore stepped right into her shot.
So how do you defend this, Tamika? What can Liberty try to do to throw her off balance?
Well, I think right now she has the hot hand.
And Strack, the most dominant post players coming into this game for either team. But they play the post very differently. Amoore, that short jumper. Kentucky has numbers 5 on 4 right now. Lawrence, little step back, can't get the shot off. Amoore's going to shoot it and make. And that is three-pointer number 5.
Right before halftime, Georgia Amoore had a nice play, got the ball to Deja Lawrence right in her shooting pocket, and
Amoore with the block. In Conference USA, second straight year she had a double-double in the title game, though last year they lost. Amoore continues her hot shooting. Shot clock is a factor now, down to 5. Fans letting the team know, here goes Amoore, this is her magic. Gets the roll and one!
And what I love is the reaction from her teammate. Georgia had to make it look good, and then she just sat there. I think she wanted the camera on, but great job getting between the screens. And Stout steps up and fouls on the board, rather. And then defensively, you got to make some stops.
Second block by Georgia Amoore, and then gets the steal. Amoore out to Hassett, Aussie to Aussie. 3 is good.
I think she was a little surprised she got that one, but not only that, she stayed in the play and able to make a great defensive play. Defense leads to offense, and Hassett with that single possession. So that's the offensive board, the defensive board, then defensively, the Liberty trying to make it hard for Kentucky.
Nice pass. That is textbook. That'll make the summer camp film.
She had 13, so that fourth player that I didn't mention earlier, but she's been playing great defensively and offensively.
Amoore attacks and scores.
One player in behind, and the rotation was off defensively. Lee recognizing it. And I think for K-State, when they get the ball in their hands, it's good. And Georgia Amoore finally
injured her other foot, and they are so happy to have her back, the All-American. And Georgia Amoore knocks down her second shot of the game.
Yoki Lee, and the problem is you allow her to get closer to the basket. What you do get is you get that help side. I almost think you look a different defensive look.
Amoore looking for the screen, open for 3, good! Amoore and Poindexter.
Well, here it is. You see Amoore looking and trying to just find some open space. Does a great job with that pullback.
Kansas State's been shooting over 50% in their 3 postseason game. That includes their conference tournament. Good steal by Key.
Sundell lost it. Key, great job with their hands. Deja Lawrence.
Kentucky with the ball. Amoore open for 3. Yes!
Well, the stars will come out and shine tonight, and Georgia Amoore has struggled to score, and they are wide open.
The passing in this game has just been spectacular. On the money. Amoore buries it from the top of the key. It's a 2. And Lawrence fights, throws it up to Amoore. Amoore to Key.
You go down the stretch, and it all starts with Amoore to Key, up for 2.
Time. Winner moves to the Sweet 16 to face USC or Mississippi State. Amoore. Another big bucket.
But of course, you got to have another star come back, answer the call.
Well, one streak is going to be broken today. Both these teams are undefeated this season when they score 70 or more points.
Okay, now, so taking a look at what she did in college. Starting with her freshman year, 11.8 points per game. Sophomore year, 11.2, 16.3 her junior year, 18.8 her senior year, and then her graduate year at Kentucky was 19.6. Her rebounds stick around 2.4, 2.43, 2.6, 2.3. Assists 4.6, 4.4, 4.9, 6.8, 6.9. So see, she was getting better at assists. Steals 0.8, 1 steal per game, 0.7, 0.9, 1. Blocks 0.2, 0, 0.1, 0.4, 0.4. Field goal percentages 39.1, 40.3, 37.9, 41.2, 42.3. Free throw percentage 82.9, 80, 80, 85.9, 83.7. So she is a she's gotten better over the years. I think that puts her in a really good opportunity to help the Mystics. Um, do I think that, you know, she's going to be a starter? No. I think she at times will be, but I don't really see her. I mean, you're talking about they've got Sonya Citron, now Kiki Arafan. I think that she will be a great coming off the bench player. Good six person. He is a good player. You saw that. I just am wondering, you know, I think she'll have a long career in the WNBA, but I'm not too sure at what point she'd be able to make it as a starter right away in this league. I mean, look at the talent that's coming in, look at the talent that's in there now. I think the talent is getting better, but for the Mystics, I think they've already got like a strong bench, and she's going to help make it better, but I just don't think that she'll make it as a starter for any of the teams in the WNBA. But I think the Mystics are going to be highly competitive this year, thanks to Amoore. So some. This is just a look at Georgia Amoore. I don't think she's been talked about enough, so I thought I'd talk about her. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.
I want to thank you for watching my video. And if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and comment. Y'all have a good day now.